Hey, good morning, Riverwood. It's Generic Nord here to show you the features of the new SoulsyHUD mod. See those icons in that widget down the lower left? That's the SoulsyHUD. What makes this HUD a SoulsyHUD is that it's like the ones in Souls games. You can switch what's in your left hand and your right hand separately. You can switch your consumables separately as well. And since this is Skyrim and shouts and powers are a thing, we can switch through our shouts and powers. Now, Soulsy lets you set up a hotkey for each one of these things, which it calls a slot. Let's go through and set up some hotkeys and look at the mod configuration. SoulsyHUD. Alright, we got key bindings for shouts and powers. One for cycling utility items or consumables like potions, food, poison, stuff like that. One for our left hand, one for our right hand. One to activate, to use whatever consumable we have ready at the moment to drink that potion or poison that weapon. A hotkey for showing and hiding the HUD. A hotkey for refreshing the layout. Hold on to that thought. We'll come back to that one later in this demo. Okay. Now we have cycle length here. This is how many items you can have in a cycle before it says, nope, too many. This can get a little unwieldy if it's huge, but you do you. If you carry 12 weapons, you might want 12 items in there. Certainly sorcerers might switch among like that many spells. It's not like spells weigh anything. Equip delay. This is how long it takes before it actually equips an item you're cycling through. Some people like me like to take a little time to switch among items. This can be as snappy or as slow as you want it to be. SoulsyHUD is 100% native code SKSE plugin. It doesn't have any papyrus scripts in it, so it can be pretty snappy if you want it to. Sometimes too snappy for humans. Fade, do you want the HUD to fade out when you're not in combat? I'm leaving that one on for now because we're demoing. How long it takes to fade out. And the controller display. If you're using a controller to control Skyrim, you might want your shortcuts shown with the controller keys. Okay. Alright, we're all set up. Let's go. Notice that we don't have anything set up for our cycles right now. We just got into Riverwood this morning and we don't really have any choices. Let's put an item in a cycle. Let's put a weapon into a cycle for our right hand. Let's make sure that our good old iron sword is in there. See the feedback up in the top right saying it was added. Let's add the Daedric Sword of Despair. I don't know how Generic Nord got one of those. Still only level 1. This Iron Dagger. I'm going to change my mind about that Iron Dagger. I don't want it the right hand, I want it the left hand. So, you notice what I'm doing here. All I'm doing is pressing the hotkey to add an item or remove an item. I added this guy by pressing the hotkey. To remove it, I just press the hotkey again. Boom, it's gone from the right cycle. War Axe. Let's get a two-hander in here. Longbow. Cool. Alright, let's do our first cycling. Daedric Sword. War Axe. Alright, let's do the skip thing. Alright, let's do some skipping. Yeah, there we go. Bow. And back to a one-hander. And you notice our shield came back when we switched to the one-hander. Let's do this guy. Do we have anything to switch among on the left hand? Let's get our shield into our left-hand cycle. There we go. Press that hotkey. Let's go put a torch in there. Let's load this guy up with stuff in his left hand. Flames. Healing. Oh man, we just got to Riverwood. We don't have any shouts. We haven't killed our first dragon yet. But all we've got is a battle cry, but we'll put it there too. Right. Okay. So we got our left hand loaded. We got our right hand loaded. Let's go and put some potions in here. And to show how our consumables work. Alright, it's the same deal again. You hover over it, you press the cycle key. Boop. Boop. Let's just add everything. Put a ton of items in here, man. Potent poison, lingering poison. Ooh, cool. Where'd you get those, dude? Pretty ferocious for such a level 1 guy. Okay. So here we are. Let's get something out. Oh yeah, there's our potion of health there. Let's get some Torch, flames, yeah. Alright, Daedric's sword, flames, and a potion to restore health. Alright, cool. Let's drink our potion of light feet. We gotta use the activate key for that. Boom, we've drunk it. Now let's poison our weapon. Lingering poison? Yeah, there we go. We're all poisoned. That's it. I've been cycling. I've been poisoning. I've been drinking my potions. Shouts work exactly the way shouts always do. You select the shout using the cycle key, and then you press D. Woo! That was pretty surprising. Or whatever your shortcut is for using your shout. And that is SoulsyHUD. There's one more thing that's a little hard to demo here, but the HUD is themable. That layout down in the lower left is completely changeable. You can drop in new images for everything. You want to make it a Nordic HUD option. You can replace the icons with Nordic HUD styled icons. You make it look like whatever your UI looks like. This one looks like untarnished UI because that's the one that I use. The HUD page will have an option for the minimal layout I use when I'm feeling like I don't want a lot of stuff on my screen, just the icons. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this tour of SoulsyHUD. Now Generic Nord and I are gonna go off and try to find a dragon. Have an awesome day, Riverwood.